Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, where we're back in Gold Rush, leaderboard 16, and what I've got, we've actually got a double clean out. So I've got a bunch of buckets full, and we're working on the second clean out, which we have already 2 switches. I always go off of the amount of fuel there, so it switched at about 42%. So my guess is we're going to be switching again. What, around like 15 at the very latest, so we'll see. We're just going to keep digging. I need to get a good camera angle here. Come on, let's get a little closer. There we go. Now let's check the leaderboard really fast. I've got to see where we're at, what kind of work we need to do. I feel like I'm about 2 cleanouts behind. Alright, so we are 5k behind on the max gold. Or is that seasonal? No, that's good. Okay, seasonal gold 15. Someone's up their game here. 5k. So, yeah, we're just a bit behind on both of them. Like, the seasonal gold shouldn't change too much, really. But some people have put some extra in, so that's great. I need to get my butt in gear, or I'm going to miss it. I definitely don't want to do that. We've got 9 days till winter. Whoa, holy cow. Bada bing, baby. But I will dig sometime, some way through the winter here. If I can, we'll see how that pans out and how desperate I am to get there. Come on. And how good these cleanouts end up being. I'm hoping from this one, this double cleanout, it's about 12 to 1300. I know, no, it should be a lot more, like 1600. Well, maybe not 16. I would say like 14. You know, 2 700-ounce cleanouts would be good. I think the dirt where we're at now should be good enough to support that, or at least it was. I mean, I've already dug out a whole bunch here. So, that's my hope and my goal. If they're not, just means I gotta dig more. So that means today, after this, I still gotta put in 1 or 2 more cleanouts. Tomorrow I probably need to do 2. So that would put me up around 3,500, maybe. No, if each one's 600 or 700, I'm gonna say 6. 6 is the easy number to reach, generally with most any gold you're pulling out of here. So 1200, 14, 28. This, gee golly, we just gotta dig. Just gotta dig. I was expecting, actually I was not expecting the seasonal gold to change quite that much. I was much closer a few days ago, darn it. But as long as my season doesn't end before I get to say, before I get through that seasonal, you know, to that total, I'll be fine. It's a little sad that I'm not as far as I could be, but there's been some days that I just haven't dug where I maybe could have. And then, like, for instance, the last night I was going to dig, but some things happened. But I'm hoping that today things will not happen and I can just dig. Of course, if I dig too much, I might run out of dirt and have to reset again, which, I mean, it's not bad, except I just don't know if I'll have time to do all the prep work before the winter comes. So we'll see. It's feeling like I wasn't quite close enough, but it looks like it was fine. Okay, Chloe, what's your problem? Oh, I know. The bucket's not high enough. He's like running into the back side of the hopper. The hopper guards. All right. Hey, none of that jazz. I don't know what it is. You see that big old lump just fall off? Yeah, it like takes about 1% away. But I was all above the thing like I should have been. It just happens every time you like start to dump. Sometimes a little bit spills out. Okay, there we go. Oh. I should actually check the fuel in some of the trucks that are giving me light because I want their batteries to go dead. So I've got actually the dump truck on the left here. It's kind of behind me right now if you looked up on top. And then actually the bulldozer's right in front of here, kind of casting light back that way so I could see this here. And then I actually have a light at the top up there, see? That also points down here. I like to have a lot of light. I mean, basically, a lot of it's for the video so that it's nice and light. You can see everything. Because the dark, or the day on this game is just kind of, not the day, but the night is kind of insanely dark. Heck, even the days are dark a lot of times. If it starts to rain, it's almost as dark as night. Maybe I should look to see if everything's still lined up once in a great while after you come back from a... Wow, that was bad. A reset. It gets completely stupid, but... Alright, that looks good. That's looking... I don't even have my light on. There we go. Alright. Yay, see we're at 46%, so that's really good. I think I finally got one of these set up over here. See, this thing's still up here giving light. That's good, but I don't see it turned on. And the mechanic's working on it, so you know what that means. It's probably ran out of gas. I want to check one other thing, I guess. This is the truck. I've got, again, I'm in my room. Okay, this one's also being worked on. I'm in my room where I normally record, but it's later in the day and the sun is shining and I get a glare on my screen, so. Actually, I think that's why I like to record more in the morning in the daytime. Like in the evening, which it's now like after 5 o'clock, I guess it is. Here in this room, like the sun is just shining and it also gets really hot. Like I'm kind of sweating right now, but it's all good. And then also, like when I'm not up here recording, I actually have my computer down in my living room and I sit right in front of some blackout curtains, so I never have a glare there. But I can't record down there because the whole family comes rocking through there all the time, and my wife plays the piano a lot. She's really good at it. She's also a really great singer. So she's often downstairs practicing in the living room. So, and then my younger daughters are generally using the TV and watching some sort of YouTube down there. So today, actually, my wife took the littles, as we call them, the two young girls, 7 and 4. Took them out to a place called Hoplop. I don't know if you have something comparable in America. Haven't been to America for a lot, but it's like just a kid's huge play place. It's kind of like, you could almost say it's like a huge McDonald's playground. Actually, I'm surprised it's still kind of open with all the things happening around. You know, kids generally aren't very sanitary. But the girls love it, and you know we're not worried about that virus thing. And I won't go into anything on it other than that. Don't need any bad debates or anything. We all have our own opinions, and yeah, I'll just keep mine, and all will be good. What I can say, well, yeah, I'm not even going to say that. But yeah, I mean, here, I mean, I understand it was picking up there in America. Here, it's actually calmed down. A lot of people are, like, they're lifting restrictions, and people are walking around without masks, and feels almost like things are kind of back to normal. It's kind of nice. I hope that things turn around for America too, because this whole situation's really stupid. And all I'm going to say is I think the rich people, or won't even call them rich, the too powerful people that really should, some of them I think should just die and forget that the world exists anymore. Those kinds of people, they're way too rich for their own good, and they're using it for bad. But I think that they should all, you know, like go off to their own little island and let us all be. And I don't, you know, I think they're taking advantage of the system, trying to install something that is actually bad for everybody. But I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe some people like these really rich guys, but I think, in fact, yeah, I used to like it. Feel like I'm gonna just name one, Bill Gates. I thought, you know, I thought he was the coolest guy for the longest time, but I think what he's getting himself mixed into and what he thinks about certain things, his opinions and that, well, they certainly don't match mine any longer. And I think that he should just take his money and leave us, all of us people, alone and stop trying to mess with the world. I mean, he's pretty old anyway. He doesn't have to, like, you know, the whole world system that they want us to build is gonna, you know, it's not even gonna be, I mean, they won't even be around long enough to enjoy it. And I don't know if you would really enjoy that kind of a system that all those guys are proposing. I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'll have to admit I don't trust any vaccine that's came out and they've only been on the shelf for 5 months. Actually, it hasn't even been on the shelf for 5 months. It was only been in development for 5 months before they started using it on humans, and not testing humans, but saying this is good for you. Yeah, I don't trust that. You know, like mumps, measles, all those other ones that have been around for ages. We know they actually work. Yeah, I've had them all. My kids have had most of them. You know, I think we didn't get chicken pox and stuff because, well, those ones aren't too bad. You know, chicken pox. Most of my kids have actually had chicken pox, so. And I got the, you know, so. But, yeah, I don't trust it. That's all I'm going to say. I probably shouldn't even gone into this subject. all I'm going to say is it's you know, it's getting better here. At least it seems to be. And I'm happy about that. This thing's really messed up the world altogether. It's changed the way a lot of things work. Maybe some for the better. Some aren't the better, you know, aren't better. So some of the blocks over on that side, they're not as great. These are like 300 and 400 ounce blocks. But I think I'd like, because they're right up here, I'm gonna like the next clean out, I'm gonna get them because God, I almost feel like I dumped all that on the floor. Looks like it. Because you know, once the winter comes, it won't be very easy to get all these ones way over here. It'll be quite a bother, really. And I'm guessing, I'm feeling like I'm gonna need probably all the gold out of this place I can get. Actually, I have to should have paid attention. I don't know. I cleared off a whole bunch, but I've been digging a lot too, so I feel like we've gone through like 20 squares already. Probably not, but it just feels like it. And I don't want to run out of cleared box. It's looking like I need to scrape it, or at least, yeah, come down a bit more. Could have probably come down even more, but my bucket's full, so I'm happy. Where are we at? 21%. So I'm going to say it's going to start very soon letting me know. It should, anyway. A couple more percent at the very latest. But let me know that, yeah, it's going to switch, see? I've got the timing down pretty well. I know about how fast I'm digging, so that's really good to see. I'll just put another bucket or two in just to make sure we got enough. Because the other buckets change a little later than that sluice one. That one's always the first to go. In fact, I don't know why. Some of the mats are even like in the lower sluice. Generally, they all go at the same time, but in this leaderboard, like they've all decided to have their own little rhythm. So I'll go over there and there'll be some that are at 100 and some that are at 99 and some that are at 98. And I'm like, that's weird because all of them have the same amount. I mean, like it's not like I've turned on and off the plant, and it's not like I've taken out a few of them and left them and put them back in after a couple. You know. All right, so this is probably a good place to stop and. Let's see. That's close enough. Where's all my lights? This is weird. Well, at least the machines are on. I'd be really ticked off if not everything was on, but alright, everything's at 100, so now we'll actually turn it all off. Then just turn on some lights. And that. And then we'll switch our water. Oh my goodness. One of these days, something will happen. I'll get an upgrade or they'll actually fix that. You know, so I won't have. But see, here's all of our stuff from the earlier clean out. Now we got all of this full, so that's awesome. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just start. Oh, come on. Seriously. Let's just start chucking buckets and we'll get busy. Get busy making money. 5, 3. I'll just have to watch. I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. I was thinking I'd go and empty it out, but like, because it's seasonal time and I, you know, gotta make sure we get through or have the most time available. I can't be hanging around, processing gold. That's why I've got like almost 6 million gold in gold rather than in money, because, well, I mean, I currently don't need any more money for the operations than what I already have, and I also don't need, or don't want to spend the time to like be processing all of it. I wish they could have some sort of an upgrade where we can do it from here. That would be nice, actually. Let me get my own little Bunsen burner and start melting down gold. And I actually have a use for the, okay, we're getting lower on stuff, but I'm not too worried. Oh shoot, that was very bad. Son of a gun. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these as well. That sucks. I just poured in about 15%, like lost like 15%. Dang it. Really sucks. Alright, well, let's not do that again. I'm just gonna keep dumping them. We'll figure it all out at the end. My concern is more how well are we gonna do on the leaderboard? Is it gonna be enough? I'm thinking it should be. Plus, I really do kind of have to be fast at the cleanup so that, man, that really stunk. Just, well, doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but could almost calculate each of these buckets are like, actually, they're quite a lot. Lose 15% of one of these buckets. It's like, could easily be 20 ounces. I was trying to calculate it a bit, and I kind of figured that in good dirt, like 500-600 ounce gold blocks, each bucket you pull out with the, not with the excavator, but the front loader, it's about 2.5 ounces of gold in each one. So it actually seems it's a lot, you know. Oops, come on, I gotta like keep at least one of these going and rolling. I think we're already past 1,000 ounces, so that's good. There we go. Now we'll have to wait on the but I'll get my calculator out so we don't miss it. Throw it up on my phone here. We got 585.08, I think it was. The 0.08 is not so important. And this one, oh come on, do not what the, okay, 526. Not plus 526. So we're at 1100 already. So actually that's really good. Most likely will be a little over 1300. Because I'm guessing these each will probably be something around 115 to 140. I mean, if we're really, really lucky, they'll be like 145. I don't think I've really seen them be any higher. Except when I had the 800 ounce squares, I think they were like 155, I think it was. So yeah. Alright, that side's done. Well, I can just do it like this the first time around. Oh yeah, you know how in the live stream I was doing this and we happened to like lose a mat somewhere? I found it. I'll show you where it's at in just a moment. But I would have never thought to look there. I don't even know how it got there because we were on the other side of the thing. Oh darn it. There we go. If you look over there, see it right there. Kind of in the middle of it. I left it there so I could show you because I was like, oh, I thought it just disappeared into the void like everything else does. But it actually was, you know, in a place that we could find it. It's just not where I was expecting to look. Ooh, 2,400 yards. That's actually pretty decent. It could have been more. I was, what was I doing? Oh, I was putting the gas tanks in and stuff, so it took a little extra time. Plus, we've got this clean out I'm doing, which would have... If I do the clean outs fast enough, I can get about 3,000 yards per day. And that's really what you need to have to really be kicking butt. Okay, that should be that side. Well, this side's about done then. Let's not get too jumpy here. Okay, their side is done, which is great. No, you go in. Whoops. Go back in there. I'm gonna press the button. It's kind of lagging a little. Oh yeah, we gotta switch these over. Takes a little extra time, but I don't know if it's any extra time out of the, you know, because you kind of do the same thing with the crate, but this is a much safer thing. You don't actually lose anything unless you drop them on the ground somewhere and can't find them. Actually, I think I like the table here. I can, you know, I really don't have much running around to do. I thought about it. I was like, how come I put it over there and I don't put it up over here? It seems like it would work out well just right here, and it actually does. So that's great. Other side here. All right, first set is done. Gotta put them back on though, so I don't forget, because that would make me very unhappy. I don't know what's faster, if I do the whole clean out or if I just do the nugget nader stuff and then do a big clean out like this. I'm not sure what happened, like what's better. Personally, I like doing it on a single. Is that 80? So yeah, it's okay. So we'll just run them both like that. Okie dokie. Actually, we need this bucket back. And these guys need to go back up there. Hold on. $276. Let's add that to our total. Plus 276. So we got 1,387. 1,387. So 600 and something. That's exactly what I was hoping for. As an average, that is. That works for me. I can continue on that track and be making some money. We'll take a look at the leaderboard in just a moment. Just want to make sure we reset everything the way it should be. It's like I said, I would hate to come down. Even just one of these would suck to have it missing. All right, let's stop that for just a second. Oh, listen to that. It's silent. Yeah. All right, leaderboard time. Let's check this out. Show me the money. 1,200. So we're only 3K away. Well, 3.5. So like, see, about 2 more cleanouts like that, we'll be pretty close. Well, that's like a double cleanout. So, so let's probably like 5 full single cleanouts, and we'll be there. So I'm hoping to get 2 more today off camera, 1 to 2 more tomorrow. We're pushing it. It's getting pretty close, actually. 14. So we're only, see, we're barely like 4K here. But I think like these numbers still might change a bit. So I don't know if we'll make it the top 10 on the max gold. We'll see. I'm hoping to, but it's a tough push. And I don't know if I've got it all in me here. So that's back. Let's turn this thing on. It can still, I'll just make sure this is off. This one, okay, it did turn off. Great. All right, look at that, 1% already. Great. I'm gonna get back to digging, but I think I'm also just going to leave it here for now. I know generally I do a bit longer video, but I've got some other things I need to get done. So I need to do a video on a different game. So, all right, we still got lots. Okay. I wanted to get back here and see all what we've dug out. Let me see if we just turn it on here. 400, how's this one? 306, it's not great. See, the numbers here aren't as awesome, so it's going to just take a lot more dirt to get done here. And it still looks like I could have cleared a couple more, like, you know, gone down an extra step. But, could we make it back here? Because I know that all this right here, oh, 400. Holy cow, we left so much there. See, if we can get back into these, this is all straight gold. You know, it's like, there's nothing, well, this has some in the middle, which is kind of weird. But see, that's 210 ounces. Dig that all up. There's not a single, and that one's the same. These are all the ones we did earlier. So, but I think we're actually, yeah, I could probably turn some of these off. Well, that one's still on. We're somewhere in this range here. I'm going to leave them on because like it gives me the lines to look, to know where to go. See, I've even got like a block here that I don't think I'm even digging. What's with this block here? So it's just not, it's just not super good. That's what it is. It's only like 200 ounces, well, about 300, but all right, but we'll leave it here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please give them a like. And if you're brand new, please go ahead and subscribe. I generally put a video out every day, except on Sundays. It's wishy-washy on those days. It's also generally the day I rest, so if I don't feel like making one, I won't. But most every other day, you'll get at least one, sometimes up to 3. Depends on how much time I've got. But hey, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.